Before the explanation, there is something clean. A moment when you know without the need to say. The mirror finds that space between the knowing, and the groove agrees it was always this way.
I have been filling every quiet with performance, translating feeling into words nobody needs. The bass arrived and asked me to stop explaining, to simply let the frequency proceed.
She whispers from the left, no words, just breathe. He echoes from the right, once, then gone. Between two silences, the mirror speaks in the language that was here before the song.
The quiet that lives before the words is where the truest things are heard.
Not absence,
Fullness without name,
the groove that holds.
before the flame.
Live inside that quiet,
Don't explain.
everything you are
Is in that space again.
The bony string decays without resolving. It simply asks the question and steps back. The kick lands once and trusts the room to answer. There is nothing here the silence lacks.
My grandmother never explained her wisdom. She placed it in the food, the rhythm, the walk. The deepest knowledge travels below language, in frequencies that never had to talk. The quiet that lives before the words is where the truest things are heard.
Not absence,
Fullness without name,
the groove that holds.
holds before the flame.
Live inside that quiet,
Don't explain.
everything you are.
Is in that space again.
The words will come
They always do,
eventually.
but let this quiet hold you.
One more bar, the next song rises
From the same deep stillness, carrying what the silence knows you are.
I spent 3 years fighting the shape of the river, insisting it should flow another way. The groove arrived and asked me one question: what if the bend was always meant to stay? Acceptance is not the same as giving up. It is the harder discipline to see the shape of what you cannot change. Destruction not as failure, but as geography. The kalimba knows only what its times allow, and plays within those limits like a master. Not despite the boundaries, because of them the constraint becomes the path to something vaster. The shape of what I cannot change is mine, not prison, topography, design. I stopped fighting when the river found its speed. Acceptance was the only thing I need trust the season's empty space.
She sings the shape of what her hands cannot undo. He echoes from the distance, he knows too. Between two people who have stopped resisting, the groove becomes the most honest thing that's true. The shape of what I cannot change is mine, not prison, topography, design. I stopped fighting and the river found its speed. Acceptance was the only thing I'd need. The shape of what I cannot change holds me. The way a river bank holds the sea. It simply moves, and moving it is free. The next song carries what acceptance opened, a door I didn't know was there in me. It arrives and reorganizes everything. What burns was always meant to feed the new growth. The growth that comes after is the offering. I have been transformed in rooms I didn't choose, by circumstances with no courtesy. The groove tonight is what the fire left, a frequency that carries what used to be me.
Langoni climbs the scale with urgency. The baseline thickens, something is at stake.
She rises in the left with the rising BPM.
He answers from the right, still not too late.
Fire doesn't ask permission, it transforms. It takes the shape of what the vessel mourns
and burns it clean,
so something true can grow
in the cleared ground
that only fire knows.
Don't fear the heat,
it knows what you can hold.
Fire is just the groove,
becoming bold.
Savannah burns on purpose every year,
not destruction, invitation to begin.
The grasses that return are stronger rooted.
Fire was the oldest form of discipline.
Two voices rising in the heat together,
neither one afraid of what the other knows. The transformation doesn't need agreement,
just two frequencies that trust where the fire goes.
Fire doesn't ask permission, it transforms. It takes the shape of what the vessel mourns
and burns it clean,
so
remains as cleaner.
The clear ground already knows
What it will hold.
the next song is the first thing that grows back from the ash of everything the old self told.
The living carry what the gone could not finish, who walk the roads they mapped but never walked. The groove tonight is a conversation backwards between the ones who stayed and those who talked. My father's laugh lives in my body somewhere below the ribs. I feel it when I dance. The Harlem string he never held still holds me. The instrument becomes the second chance. She sings the names of everyone who carried the answers from the frequency of gone, the call and response of life and what comes after. Two voices holding up the same long song. The living remember for the gone. We carry their unfinished morning song, not as grief as fuel, as forward motion. The memory that keeps the groove alive. The living remember, that's the devotion. To remember well is how we all survive. Telephone plays the melody my uncle sang before the city swallowed his good years. I reconstructed it from what my mother hummed. Each note a family rebuilt from tears. Memory is not a museum of the dead. It is a living field that feeds the now. The groove tonight is watered by all those who danced before us, teaching us how. The living remember for the gone. We carry their finished morning song, not as grief as fuel, as forward motion. The memory that keeps the groove alive. The living remember, that's the devotion. To remember well is how we all survive. our willingness to carry what they gave. The next song rises where the memory lands, not on the grave, but on the path they paved. No bottles all the night, I decided to stay. The private conversation with the floor, where I negotiated with the dark and chose without a witness one day more.
Superação in Portuguese means more than rise. It means the overcoming had a cost, that you pay quietly in rooms no one entered, and came out changed while others counted what was lost.
She moves to center at 120 space, and for the first time in the set she sings resolved. He joins her, not to celebrate but witness the silent victories that nobody saw.
Nobody saw me rise.
That's not the point.
The rising happened at the private joint,
where pain becomes the posture of a person who walked through and came out
on the other side.
Nobody saw,
and that is what made it real.
The groove, the only witness
to the deal.
The Oud arrives from the northern route tonight, carrying centuries of desert in its gut.
Meeting the chorus from the river valley south, in a groove that says we all know what it costs.
The dance floor is a room of private victories,
each body holding what nobody knows.
The groove doesn't need the story to receive you. It takes you as you are and lets you go.
Nobody saw me rise.
That's not the point.
The rising happened at the private joint,
where pain becomes the posture of a person who walked through
and came out on the other side.
Nobody saw,
and that is what made it real.
The groove, the only witness to the deal. each returning to their side of the mix.
But what they shared in center at the peak,
lives in everybody,
impossible to fix.
The first green after fire is not timid. It arrives with the certainty of things that know they were always going to return. It was just a matter of surviving long enough to grow. What grew back from my worst year was not the same. It was the same shape, but the grain ran deeper. Like wood that's been through fire once, burns harder next time, holds its structure steeper. The two voices meet at center in D major. Neither one announces what they overcame. They simply move together in the brightness. Two grasses growing back into their name. What grew back was stronger, not untouched. Stronger in the way that only fire teaches. Not harder, deeper, further into ground. The root that fire tested always reaches. What grew back was you, rebuilt, reborn. The grove more beautiful for having been torn. The oud arrives from the northern smoke. The mirror rises from the southern ash. Two instruments that know what burning costs, playing in the brightness of the aftermath. The dance floor blooms with everything the fire spared. 300 grasses bending in the same direction. Not uniform, alive, distinct and rooted. Each one a different grove, the same affection. What grew back was stronger, not untouched. Stronger in the way that only fire teaches. Not harder, deeper, further into ground. The root that fire tested always reaches. What grew back was you, rebuilt, reborn. The grove more beautiful for having been torn. Brightness softens at the edges now.
The voices separate, they carry what they share.
The closing song already holds the soil
Of everything this fire declares.
Doesn't choose its source, it is its source. No matter how far
always carries the beginning in its body. From the mountain to the tide, I have traveled far enough to know the center is not a place, it is a frequency.
The mirror plays the notes it played in M1,
and I am home,
wherever home may be. She returns to where she started on the left. He settles back,
but closer than before. The gap between them narrowed by the journey. Two roots that found they share the self-same floor. Everything grows back toward the source, not backward, deeper, that's the course. The tree grows up but roots go further down. You rise by going deeper into ground. Everything returns, not as defeat. The source is where the circle is complete.
The continent is always in the frequency, no matter which city holds the speaker now.
The groove carries the soil of its origin,
The way a person carries childhood,
somehow. Three sets of music, three circles of return, each one a different road back to the same. The source is not behind you, it's beneath you. The ground you stand on always knew your name. Everything grows back toward the source, not backward, deeper, that's the course. The tree grows up but roots go further down. You rise by going deeper into ground. Everything returns, not as defeat. The source is where the circle is complete.
the mirror plays its final bar in silence.
The two voices fade,
Left then right, then gone.
but the source remains beneath the speakers.
And the next set grows
From where this one belongs. Thank you for the fire, I mean it now. Not in the burning, in the what comes after.
the cleared ground where the truest things returned.
Thank you for the cost.
Thank you for the chapter. Gratitude for difficulties, not naive.
It is the hardest form of seeing clearly.
To look at what the fire took and say,
It made room for what I needed.
nearly. The kalimba returns to its opening phrase, but hears it now through ears that know the fire.
The same four notes but resonating deeper
In a body that became its own choir.
Thank you for the fire in my name. It burned exactly what I was holding in vain. Thank you for the winter,
For the long wait,
for arriving at this groove, not early, late.
thank you.
Not despite the cost, but for it.
The fire made me
Someone I can hear in it.
four sets of music, four circles of the same.
Each one a fire that taught a different name.
Aceitação, transformação, renascimento,
And now this final word,
gratidão.
the two voices settle back without a word.
She on the left,
He on the right,
both change.
the gap between them filled now with a knowing
That what the fire took.
was rearranged. Thank you for the fire. It knew my name. It burned exactly what I was holding in vain. Thank you for the winter,
For the long wait,
for arriving at this groove, not early, late.
thank you.
Not despite the cost, but for it.
The fire made me
Someone I can hear in it.
The kalimba plays its last note into silence.
The bass resolves B minor to B minor home.
Two voices fade together into gratitude.
The fire always knew you weren't alone.